In one of the earlier videos, we discussed interest and interest rates. If you are not familiar with that, watch our video shown in the above link. Simple interest is a special case in which the interest on a sum borrowed for a certain period is reckoned uniformly. For explaining this, I would like to draw a timeline. I mark it as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that will go. So it marks the periods. Now let us consider I have borrowed an amount of 200 at 0 and the interest accrued at period 1 is 10 and for the period 2 is again 10 and for 3 it is 10, 4 it is 10 and 5 it is 10, and I borrowed for 5 periods or 5 years in this case. Then at period 5 I have to return the principal also. This type of payment is called simple interest. Like the interest is same or uniform throughout the period. That is, at the end of first year I paid 10 rupees, at the end of second year I paid 10 rupees, and it is same for all the periods. This type is called simple interest. We know how to calculate the interest rate, that is interest for one period divided by principal, that is equal to 0.05, that is 5%. So in this case the interest rate is 5%. So in other words, I can say at the end of each period 5% interest of principal is accrued. At the last year the principal is also paid. Let us consider if the whole amount is paid at the end of the 5th year, then what will be the total amount it is paid? So I can write the total amount paid at the end of the 5th year is equal to, I know the principal is paid at the end of the 5th year plus how many interest paid? It is 5 times 10. So 5 into 10. So total it is 250. This is principal and this is interest. So we write principal plus, in this case we call interest as simple interest. So total amount paid is principal plus simple interest. Principal we know it is same, principal P. I am denoting this as P. And now what is simple interest? Look at this case. What is 5? 5 is the number of periods in our case. So I can write it as n. It is the number of periods. And what is 10? 10 is the interest accrued at the end of each period. It is same here and uniform in the case of simple interest. So, what is that amount? We already studied interest is equal to rate of interest into the principal. Rate of interest into principal amount P. So, I can write it as NRP. So, what is the total amount? Total amount is equal to P plus NRP. So, let us take P outside, then P into 1 plus NR. So, the total amount paid is equal to P into 1 plus NR, where P is the principal, N is the number of periods, R is the rate of interest. This equation is having 4 variables. One is total amount paid, P is the principal second one, N number of periods, and R rate of interest. If we know any of the 3 variables, the 4th unknown variable can be easily found out. From this, I can write the equations. So, one equation I got for total amount, and the equation for P can be easily written as P is equal to T by 1 plus NR. N is equal to T minus P divided by PR, and R is equal to T minus P divided by Pn. Let us see a numerical here. John borrowed rupees 24,000 from a bank at a simple interest rate of 10% per annum for 3 years. How much in total he should pay back at the end of 3rd year? When we are doing a numerical, the first thing is to understand what are the things it is given. Here it is directly given principal P. I can write P is equal to 24,000. It is directly given here. And now, what is the other thing given? Rate of interest is given. R is equal to 10% per annum. So, for 1 year it is 10%. The simple interest is directly given the simple interest rate. So, 10% in percentages is given. So, we need to convert it by dividing with 100. So, this gives us 1 by 10. Now, the other thing given is 3 years. So, what is that? It is N is given, that is equal to 3. Why it is 3 years is same as the N? Because interest rate is given for a period of per annum, for 1 year 10%. So, it is very easy, 3 times 3 years. Easily we can find N is equal to 3. We have to find the total amount. So, what is the formula? Total amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Simple interest I can calculate like this. It is the product of N, R and P. So, I can write this 3 into 1 by 10 into 24,000. I can easily cut it out. The answer will be 7,200. Then what is the total amount? Total amount is equal to 24,000, that is the principal amount, plus simple interest. Simple interest I calculated as 7,200. So the total is 31,200. Or another way, we can found it by simply applying the formula. So total amount is equal to principal into 1 plus NR. It will be same. So it is 24,000 into 1 plus 3 into 1 by 10. That is equal to 24,000 into 1.3. That is equal to 31,200. In this video, we studied what is simple interest, formula of simple interest, and one simple problem of simple interest. In coming videos, we will discuss other interest calculations and also more numericals. Thank you for watching.